help desks. Help desks are very important. When people want to communicate with you, you want a way to track that. You can't just have them emailing your Gmail inbox. That is not professional, and it doesn't allow you to be able to track those communications and send them to your email service provider. So when we look at help desks and we look at all the options out there, we've got Zendesk, Help Scout, Freshdesk, Desk.com, Kayak, iSupport, ClickDesk, and Live Help Now. These are really kind of the main players in the game for ticketing systems and help desks for e-commerce businesses. Now, when we look at the sort of desired features that you want your help desk to have, which is your customer service central, it's where all your customer service is getting managed. Well, you want there to be email ticketing so that each communication gets a number and a ticket is created. And a ticket is a lingo word for essentially a thread. It's a thread of communication between you and that customer, and it's all documented and numbered in a ticket. Canned responses. These are very important because most likely there's going to be frequently asked questions. And when there are frequently asked questions, you have frequently used responses. And so having the ability to have canned responses where you type them up ahead of time, you can just push a button and they publish into that ticket, and then you can modify them if you desire, is a very important feature that will save you a lot of time. The other thing is email notifications. You want your agents as well as you to be notified when certain things happen. A customer responds, a new ticket is opened, or whatever. Whenever sort of an action happens, you want the ability to be notified via email about that if you so desire. Tagging and sorting. This is one of my favorite features because it allows you to tag each individual ticket with, refund note, someone requested a refund, or this was about this particular product, or this was about this particular issue. And what's beautiful about that is later you can go back and you can sort all of the tickets that came in about your, moisturizer product. And then your copywriters and your marketing team can use that information. They can see what customers are asking about this particular item or this particular issue, and it can be used in your marketing. So this is an essential feature of a help desk. Internal notes. These are great because it allows you to pass tickets between internal agents and make notes on them that the customer who opened the ticket, who emailed you or messaged you from some other platform, will not be able to see. Integrated phone support, as I mentioned, phone support is very important when you're dealing with a third-party technology, but it's also very important for you as a business owner. And what I like about integrated phone support into a help desk is you don't have a separate system where people so all your inbound communication channels happen in the same place. So for example, people might be calling your company, they might be emailing your company, they might be Facebook messaging your company. That's all inbound communication. And what I like to do is have all my inbound communication in one place, which is why integrated phone support in my help desk is essential. And what that means is that my help desk allows me to also have a phone number and a phone system where people can call, and it opens up tickets in my help desk. Analytics and reporting, so we can see how often people are emailing us and how quickly we respond and what people think about it, and sort of we can get some data on how we're performing from a customer service perspective. Satisfaction surveys go right along with that. So when someone emails you and you respond, you get the ability to send them a little survey that says, how did we do? And did we do well? And if they say no, you can then follow up with that person and they can leave comments on how you did. Event automation. So this allows you to create automated responses and automated actions within your help desk. So for example, when an email comes in from XYZ email address, like for example your merchant account, if your merchant account is emailing you every time you make a sale, you don't want that to be cluttering up your inbox. So you create an event automation that says when an email comes in from this particular email, filter it and sort it. Social integrations and apps. Now this is the thing what I mentioned about Facebook messages. So when someone sends you a Facebook message, instead of answering it in Facebook Messenger, it opens up a ticket. And then you can answer it right there in your email ticketing system. When someone tweets you a direct message, when someone live chats you and you're not there, when someone calls you, other applications can plug in to your help desk and open up tickets so that you've got one central place where you're handling all inbound communication. Makes it a lot easier to keep track of. Phone tech support, as I mentioned, we want to be able to call every technology provider who's supporting us in our business and get responses and help from them should we need it, as well as customer profiles, which gives you the ability to have an individual customer in your help desk and look at all the communications that they've sent out and have a little profile for them. So these are sort of the features that you want to have, the main ones for your help desk. Now when we look at who's the number one, what's the best help desk out there? in my opinion and what I use in my business, Zendesk. Bar none, hands down. They're an Australian company. I was actually in Melbourne, Australia a few months ago. I stopped by their office. They're phenomenal. They integrate with everyone. Their technology is fast. It's easy to sort. It's easy to filter. I mean, they've just been in the game the longest. They've been doing it for so long. They're so good at it. And if I had to say a second place, I would say Help Scout. Help Scout is a newer system. They've only been around for a couple years, and they're fantastic. And I love them, and they're easy to use. We actually used them for a while, and we ended up switching over to Zendesk because they're so new that they lack certain integrations and features that Zendesk has. So Zendesk number one, Help Scout number two. When you're looking at your help desk system, I believe these are the best two to use, and I think that you really need to choose carefully when it comes to your help desk because it's a very central part of your business, the inbound communication.